Hi, it's Tego Venturi with the Venturi Team and Keller Williams Realty. On this video blog, I'm going to do the market update for 2015, the first half of the year. It's now July of 2015, and we've got some really exciting numbers. You know, this spring has been the best spring we've seen in a while, and so I'm going to go through some numbers, show you the charts here. So I'm going to jump over to the computer and run through it with you here. What we're going to be looking at here are the last 10 years, quarter one and quarter two totals for all of the Albuquerque market. And so this is Albuquerque, Rio Rancho, surrounding areas, East Mountains, and so on. So this is kind of what we call the greater Albuquerque area. The first chart, and excuse me, I'm going to look down while we go through this. The first chart we're looking at is the number of homes sold. And you can see for this year, I've bumped in the number here. It's 5,318 were sold this year. We peaked out back in 2006. Again, we're going back 10 years here. And of course, after 2006, things went a little sideways, and we really kind of bottomed out on the number of homes sold in 2009. So we've seen a good bump up this year. This actually equals about a 12% increase versus last year. So that was a nice chart. The next chart I want to show you is the month supply of inventory. Now this is a good way, and this is the one that's kind of got me optimistic, excited about our market. I mean, I've never been not optimistic about our market, but things are going in a very good direction. And what's happened this year, in the first half of this year, is we've dropped back below what we call the midline for supply and demand. 6 months is usually the number we look at for a balanced market, and we've dropped below that number. We're at just below 6 months supply right now for the first half of the year, and in fact May, June, July have been substantially below that. So supply demand is definitely going in the seller's favor at the moment. You can see we peaked out here at 10 months back in 09, but back when things were pretty wild in the real estate market, we were down below 2 months supply there for a little while. So that was very interesting. The next chart we're going to look at is active homes for sale. You can see, you know, back when in 2005 and 6, when things were really busy, we were down around 8,000 homes for sale. This is over the entire period of the first 6 months of the year, and you can see we peaked out, and now we've kind of leveled off, and we actually dropped below in 2012. However, there wasn't as many homes selling, so the supply demand numbers that we looked at before here, you can see that's just gradually come down, which again, that's a good number. And then the last thing we want to look at is average sale price, and you can see there's not a huge change here, but I mean, these are little numbers, and so a couple percent makes a big difference. And when I say, and actually a couple percent is a good number to talk about, because from last year, and I'm going to have to look over here, last year, first half of the year, we were at 199,900, so like 200,000. This year average price, we're just at 204, so it is about a 2% difference in average price. Now remember, that's not appreciation, that's average price. And so you know, we've definitely seen more expensive home selling this year versus last year. And so, you know, things seem to be moving in the right direction, and I'll just kind of wrap this up with that. You know, the housing market is stable. I'm not going to say it's booming, but it's not lagging either. And so we're just kind of in a good, healthy market. Some sellers are a little frustrated because things don't seem to be moving as fast, and that's just the nature of where we're at, because there's not as much urgency as, like, say back in 05 and 6, when everybody was just, you know, got to get a house. So things are healthy. I feel good about the market right now, and I appreciate you listening. I do this every month. Of course, this one's kind of special because it talks about the first half of the year. I also talk about this on our radio show that we have every Saturday on 95.9 FM, AM 1600 at 9 o'clock. We do a real estate show there every week. So thanks for listening. Have a good day.